discard, he would cast that. It's an instant. It's an instant. It's an instant. But the Hex Mage is going to make it so he can't move his counters, basically. So he kind of has to fairly put counters on the hero of Lena Tower. If it were a sorcery, we could have Razi? Lilith? 17? If it was a sorcery, we could do that. But since it's an instant, I can't Dark Deal him. For 10 minutes and Abzan is turned into Ideas Unbound. This is Protein Hulk. Well, Protean, but I'm calling the deck Protein Hulk because meat and eggs we eat. It's Protein Hulk. Protein's important for your meat and eggs, part of a normal balanced diet. Alright, Solidarity of Heroes. Okay. So what's happening here is he's getting a bunch of counters on that, and okay, alright, okay, and his last card is the thing to move them, okay, okay, so he's bio-shifting, okay. Whenever you cast a spell that targets, you may pay X. If you do, put X 1/1 counters. So we should wait for the dust to settle before we pop the Hex Mage. And then we should probably win. I don't know if he realizes how Hex Mage works. Hey, what's up, Swayze? It has been a while, man. How you been? Jared was telling me he saw you on Snapchat the other day. You've been having shenanigans. I don't check in on your Snapchat. I'm not really into that sort of thing. Not that I'm too old-fashioned, but you pop the Hex Mage onto the Oromancer? What Oromancer? No, I was just gonna hit the Hero of Lena Tower once it had all the counters placed on it. Big B, yeah, you... Well, no, I can't really afford to do that. Can I? Actually, hold on, maybe I can. Always doing shenanigans. Maybe you're right, Big B, because during the upkeep, I'm gonna get a free reanimate, and then I get the Hex Mage back. Why did I let it resolve? That's Greek Fire? Oh, because he already had counters happening fired. There was a trigger, so she says whenever you cast a spell that targets... Oh no, he didn't have any X to pay, excuse me, I misread it. I was thinking it was like the Trailblazer. But no, Greek Fire, what we can do... What in the world is this? What we can do... Could we have removed them in response to Shift? I think I just misread this creature, to be honest with you, Greek Fire. I thought he was also getting X counters, but it's not. Could have gotten all 25s as Nemesis. Oh, he doesn't want to keep playing against us. Okay, so what we could do, we had a couple lines. I'm not seeing... What? I guess we could just sacrifice the Oromancers, because it's already chump blocking this. This doesn't have trample. And then we start reanimating. You reanimate the Hex Mage, and then you take the counters off, and then you reanimate Protean Hulk, and then you reanimate whatever else we find off the Ideas Unbound. You should have Hex Mage in response to Bioshift. Well, we got there anyway, Leo, but I see what you're saying. I think I was confused about the wording of his green creature. He only gets the counters should he... I'm not a standard guy. I'm not. So if somebody's playing with standard cards, I don't really know what's going on. I had to read a lot of his cards, to be honest with you. No, this is not the deck we were just playing. Do you guys want to see more Protein Hulk? You want to see something completely different? Let's play something completely different. Enchantment we get with Ornament is an Omniscience? No, it's not Omniscience, Big B. That's too expensive. It's like $25? It's about $20-some on Magic Online for one. I think if I fall in love with the Protein Hulk deck, maybe I would. You want to see the Balance deck? Oh, sure, man. We can play Balance. Brew, you say? I can play Balance. You want to see Balance? Sure. This is the latest version. We did switch over to green. Fortunately for the combo. Unfortunately, Beast Within is like 3 tickets for 1 due to all the Living End players. Here's what I'm asking, though. No offense to you Living End players. First of all, you're ruining my deck building experience because you're making cards that shouldn't be expensive. 1. It's my first qualm with you Living Infect players. 2. Wait, I play green? Rarely. There's a splash of green in here for like 4 cards. Well, technically the border posts count. Okay, but this is a mulligan. Mulligan. Keep. Right? Yes. Keep. Let's do it. The green is just literally for the other Cascade spell. I was running the black Cascade spell. My buddy has these in paper. Alright, so... border post. Okay. Yeah, I rarely play green. Play the Aria decks as Murderface. I'm glad you guys want to see some of my brews, though. The Aria deck takes forever, but we could play it Murderface. I just need to get something to snack on. Okay, so it's Bluetron. You could run the 4th Balance, Shepard. If you want to restore balance more than 3 times over the course of the game, you could do that. You could add a 4th Balance before you do that. Yeah, that's what I was just saying. Oops. Do I have some auto yields going on or something? That was weird. Yeah, see you, Swayze. Well, that's unfortunate. Well, this match is a toss-up whether or not he has the Remand, right? Anyway. That kind of sucks. We didn't get to do what I wanted to do. Yeah, we did not get to do what I wanted to do there. Don't forget to sack my Lance to Gargadon. Oh, he had the Remand regardless. He had the Remand regardless. Oh, Leo, I haven't made that mistake since. I do have a good habit, at least from learning from my mistakes. It's not that I don't make mistakes in the first place, but I do at least learn from them. There's a foil Remand. You could add the 4th Balance. I kind of took a page out of the Living End book and said, you know what? I think 3's fine. And so I run 3. But he did have the Remand regardless. Heroes Remember. I think we're first gonna run. Before you consider that, Christian, I don't think you realize you really only have to balance once over the course of a game. You really don't need that much. It's kind of the same philosophy with Living End. Is you really should only have to Living End once, right? It's kind of the same thing here. So if we go Mountain, it's kind of the same principle. You let's suspend the Gargadon. Like, alright. discarded a Remand, but Remand is so good against us. Weird. Peculiar. Maybe he's got Mono Condescends? I don't know. Why would you ever discard a Remand against a Cascade deck? That just seems weird, doesn't it, guys? It seems weird to me. Repeal? Okay. Like, why isn't he just searching up the last Tron piece? Discarded Talon. Well, we don't know. We don't have all the information, guys. Though we don't have all the information. Maybe if I had more information, we'd know what's going on over there. I don't know what's going on over there. I think I need your list for this. Well, it's the streams list. I mean, really, we get a lot of help. Now he's cracking the map. He's cracking the map this time. Maybe he found a payoff spell for it. Yeah, I think a lot of my brews are better just because we brew them on stream. But he went with Academy Ruins instead. Interesting. We are Legion. We are Robopod. Alright. Robopod. You want to talk about Robopod? So here's kind of the conundrum is I held control there, which says I want to sacrifice the forest to my Gargadon. But his mana base gets pretty wrecked even if I don't sacrifice the forest, and I kind of would like to not blow up a land unless I have to. It's probably still worth it. It is still worth it, yeah. Because if he just lets it resolve, I mean, I don't think he's able to let it resolve though. I think we should just hit OK here, see what counterspell he wants to employ before sacrificing the forest. I don't think he's letting this resolve. That's way too many lands we're blowing up on his board. Even with the forest. I mean, he'd really have to rebuild. I think I'm fine with it. I want him to show me the counterspell. I'm going to pass the priority back to my opponent. Yeah, he's got the counterspell, obviously. So I'm glad I didn't sacrifice the forest. Yeah, I don't think either. I don't